Hello there, my YouTube friends. Sod's Law hits again. Now, I don't know whether you're going to be able to hear, but literally, I would say not 10 minutes ago, the sun was shining. Beautiful day here up in the northeast of England. Coming to the man cave, decided to set myself up to make a video. I don't know if you can hear the pitter patter on top of my roof here, but it started to rain. And another thing you might be able to hear is down behind the camera here is me pooch, Bruno, lying having a kip because I just had him out for a walk. So,
and now for something completely different.
So what we've got for you today is a kit bash. This one's from Giant Toys. There's the details in case you want to go and have a look at any of the stuff they've got themselves. You know, I was very pleasantly surprised when I had a quick open up with this to see, because the box itself is actually quite a decent box for what it is. You know, it's actually a nice box. There's nothing on to tell you what it is or anything else. It's just a decent, actually all-round decent sort of box. Flip open the front, and it's got there, and it's a custom kit. What surprises even more is that actually most of it has come ready assembled. That has really surprised me because I was not expecting that. So guys, before we get this out, I guess down in the comments below, what do you think this one is? I will give you a slight clue. It isn't DC and it isn't Star Wars. There you go. See if you can guess what I might have in here. It's something I've been looking forward to getting, but I haven't been willing to pay the prices for a Hot Toys version of it because they're just way over the top. I've got this custom kit bash style one here. Let's see how well it fares up. I haven't got obviously a Hot Toys one, but those that have got a Hot Toys one, you'll be able to see just how well this one actually compares up when we have a look at it in the light box, guys. First off, we will show you the accessories you get. So first off, guys, all the stuff accessories wise comes in this little like Ziploc style bag, which is pretty damn good, and also inside of a box for some of it. Now this might give away who it is to some of you. See what you get, some of it in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay all this stuff out now, and then we'll go on with the rest of the things, showing you them. Okay guys, so accessories wise, I think guys you might be able to tell that we're looking at a female character, and maybe, just maybe, you can guess now who it actually is. Now what I'm showing you these for is that because it's come with an incredible amount of stuff compared to what you would get from even Hot Toys wise. Now as you can see, there is no stand, so that's one sort of downfall. But again, if you, as you know me, I don't particularly use stands if I can help it, so as long as you can stand up on our own, which is something we're going to have to hope you can, then this is what you're getting. You can see we've got 4 different feet, obviously one for each side, but what the reasoning behind this is you're getting different styles of peg. Now you can see the details to the feet and that are nothing to write home about, you know, but the fact that you get the different feet with the different styles of peg, just in case you want to use them in, come on focus, that's it, just in case you want to use them in a different body style, or connecting it to a different body style, and that is pretty damn cool that you get that choice. You also have in here, you can see a few different sort of pegs, again, for different styles that you may have on the different bodies. And I think that's pretty cool that they've added them in there. Then we'll have these ones as well, which I'm not sure what style, but I'm going to put them in that other bag again. But it's like these ones as well, you know, so you're getting a few different things to try and make sure that you can utilize everything on different styles of body. So that's pretty damn cool, you know, I like that. But the main thing is looking at is the amount of hands you have here. I mean, I've never known so many hands before. And obviously most of them are going to be simple, straightforward hands to use on any style of body for any type of person there is, and they're so small. You can see they're not very well done. Yeah, they're not anywhere near Hot Toys standards, but this isn't a Hot Toys figure. We are reviewing a third party figure. You know, so you've got a vast array of hands, and like I say, they're not going to live up to Hot Toys standards, but they're still fine. They'll still do a job on a figure, because most of the time you won't be close enough to actually see the minute details, you know, and you can do a little bit of work on them to make them better. And that's what you've got to take into account. Is yes, they're not going to live up to Hot Toys standards, but they're still going to do a job from the distance you're going to actually see them. Yeah, and that's what we're going to show when I put some of these things on the figure and show you what they look like from close up and from a distance, to see if you would be able to tell. Okay, but you've got this one here that has the rings on it and the dark painted fingernails. So there you go. That is the stuff you're getting, as well as these things here, which I think are pretty damn good. Yeah, again, not going to be Hot Toy standards, but that is still pretty damn good. And it's the dog thing in the way there, but I think that's not bad at all, guys. I really don't think that's bad at all. Yeah, I think that's pretty damn cool. Now, when I got the figure, she didn't have a boots on, so I've put the boots on her. But I'm going to show you now the figure itself and see how it holds up, and see if you can tell the difference between this one and what the Hot Toys would be like, because obviously, like I say, I don't have the Hot Toys version. So here she is, guys, the Scarlet Witch. Character I've been after for a long time. I think she's an absolutely fantastic character, and I think the power that she has and everything else is just absolutely brilliant. You know, I love watching this lady play the part and do it. You know, I think it's absolutely fantastic. So I've really wanted to get a hold of this one, and I really wanted to get the Hot Toys version, but the Hot Toys was just so overly priced for my liking that there was just no way. So I decided, for the time being, until I can afford a Hot Toys version, this one will do the trick, and I think it will. You know, it looks pretty decent. Yes, it may not be Hot Toys quality standards, but I think you can even see for yourself, you know, it looks pretty decent on the whole. You know, I will give even closer inspection to it, but I think for the end of the day, that is pretty good. So like I said, the boots weren't on when I first got it, but they were pretty easy just to shove on, you know, and it worked fine, worked well. You did have the issue with it bunching here slightly when you shoved it on, because this is like a leather, sort of plastic leather feel to it. So, and you can see she is standing up on her own, which is absolutely bang on. But like the coat and everything again has that sort of pleather style effect to it. So I'm hoping it stands up to better thingy than some of the stuff that I've seen so far. But because it's not, doesn't get overly hot in the UK and doesn't get overly humid usually, we shouldn't have too much of an issue with. Hopefully, you know, that has like a velvet sort of style feel to it. Yeah. So I think the whole sort of thing on the whole looks pretty damn good. Yeah, it does have a zip on here at the back, so you may be able to zip it open if need be. Yeah. see if we can get her to stand back up again so I can carry on. No, she doesn't want to. There you go, I got her. Same thing with most of these ones. That it's the one thing I don't like about the style of hair that they've got, this sort of rooted hairstyle thing, is it's so bloody unruly. And the look can look pretty bad at times. You've got to do something with them to make them look a bit better. So that's why I think a lot of times I prefer them when they have the sculpted hair, because it's a little bit better looking. But for these type of characters, sometimes you've got to sort of live with that and do something with it, which I will be attempting to do at some point to make it look slightly better. But this is how she came. She came with those hands on. So let's see what we can get out of her posability wise. See how good the actual model character is. The doll's body underneath. See how it looks and how it holds up. So first off, I'll bring this further forward. Give me a bit. Head sculpt wise, obviously it's going to turn completely round. So there's ability to look down really well and look really well, because this part of the neck, it's a rubber material and moves up and down, so that's pretty damn good. I've never really sort of seen that before. You can see it there. So the actual neck moving inside, which is nice. I like that. That is a good touch. But you have to worry that the paintwork on here might start to eventually go, because it is that sort of like a rubber style material. That arm, see, goes up nicely, and you can see it's a very soft thing, so and you don't get any sort of bicep motion. There's a little bit butterfly motion in it, but not a lot. Forward motion, it's the sort of the actual uniform that's going to stop from moving much further than that. Same with going back over. That's pretty good. It's pretty impressive. You're getting not quite a double bend. Well, actually it is going into a double bend, but what you've got is the actual material that's sort of stopping it from giving that full double bend into it. And it's a thing you do. I like this material. It's holding up quite nicely. The fact that you've got a lot of different materials involved in it rather than just one, that's pretty good. The wrist, keep doing this again. The wrist, I'll spin around. You don't seem to have any sort of flexion in it at all, which is a shame. But you do have pretty damn good motion forward and backwards. Hips wise, the uniform, look at it, it's just popped off. I have to pop that back on. You can get pretty much quite a wide stance on it. That's pretty good going. So just bear with me while I put a boot back on. And what we've got hips wise, let's get this on up the way. There's forward motion. You can go up a hell of a way, but it's obviously the material is sort of forcing it back down again, but it goes up on a heck of a way. I mean, that is pretty great compared to most other ones I've had, and so it's stopping now pretty much at the 90-degree angle, which is good. Back over, you do have a lot more range of motion back over than what you do with most Hot Toys ones. That is pretty damn good backwards motion. And the knee, again, it does go further, but then bump, the material, because it's leather at the back of here, is forcing it back down to that 90-degree angle. But that, to me, for posability wise, would seem to be pretty damn good. That on average is better than a lot of times you'll get with the Hot Toys variety of stuff. So I'm pretty pleased with that, and how it'll stand up to it. You're gonna have to obviously just right there, so you can see it's starting to bunch just here. So it's a case of that you'd have to try and because the legs are like a rubber leg, so this uniform itself is sticking to it. So to try and get this down into a better, I think it would take a bit of work, and hopefully it would just drop out in time. But she has got some really good ranges of motion, guys. I'm going to now show on a couple of the other hands and shove on the things like she's doing some magic, and we'll see what she looks like that, guys. And there you go, guys. That's how she looks when she's got that thing on. Like I say, I'm going to give you some little bit of a close-up in a moment, but you can see I think she looks pretty damn good. Yeah, maybe not exactly Hot Toy standards, but pretty damn good. I'm going to say though, that getting those hands in was pretty damn hard. I ended up having to put my heater on to heat them up to get the pegs in, and I was a bit concerned that I might snap the bloody fingers off because they don't seem like they're that thingy. But I did manage to get them in. Yeah, they are there, they are in place. Yeah, they look pretty good, damn cool now that I've got them there. And the fact she's got her red eyes is pretty good. Let's see what we think of this for a head sculpt. Thank you for that, much appreciated. The head sculpt I don't think is too bad at all. Yeah, again, it's not Hot Toy standards, but do you really expect Hot Toy standards from a third party? Yeah, I still think it's going to look pretty damn cool. With the rest of my stuff, what we'll do is I'm going to show you a little comparison of it next to a Hot Toys. See if you can see just what the differences are. Maybe you guys that have the Hot Toys version of this can let me know just how different they actually are, and whether you would sort of even consider purchasing something like this if you couldn't get a hold of the Hot Toys version. Now, one thing I will say is straight away, as I was trying to do this, a piece broke off, this particular one, so that I wasn't happy about that. Yeah, but it is what it is. That's what happens when you're trying to get something to go into place. I'll have to super glue it back on or just leave it off, but I mean, it looks cool anyway. Now let's see her up against a Hot Toys female character. And there we go, guys. You can see that they have the same issue with the hair, with the type of hair that the rooted hair. It just doesn't look the best in the world. Facial features wise, you can sort of see that Hot Toys are slightly better at doing it and slightly better at the paint work. There's a height difference here. I don't know how much difference in height there is between the two characters, the two actresses. Yeah, but when you look, there is a lot more detail in the Black Widow by Hot Toys, but still looks pretty damn cool together, you know. I'm quite happy with that. You see, until I can eventually afford to get a Hot Toys variety of it, I'm quite pleased with that. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed it. I think that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you've enjoyed, put a like on it. Anyway, guys, please like if you've enjoyed, dislike if you didn't, comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one, guys. This is the Bearded Nerdy Oaf, and I'm out of here, guys.
So what I believe you were trying to say is thank you.
Thank you?
You're welcome.
What? No. I didn't. I wasn't. Why would I ever say
Okay,
that? I mean,
okay.